All right, friends. Today we are going to talk about multiplying with bar models. So we're just really talking about representing and not even really solving at this point. So let's talk about our I can statement. So our I can statement is I can use bar models to represent problems about equal groups and to write multiplication equations. So I want you to turn to page 25 in your math book. If you don't have it right now, pause this video and go get it because you're going to follow along with me. So page 25. Great job. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to zoom in on our problem. So let's look at the spark you're learning. Follow along with me. The cars on the Big Dip roller coaster ride at the amusement park are the same size. There are 2 cars. Each car has 6 seats. How many seats are on the roller coaster ride? So we're going to complete the diagram, then describe how the diagram shows the problem. So they've already showed you the seats. We have 2 cars, and each car has 6 seats. So remember, you always circle those important numbers and underline the question for what you're trying to figure out. So we already have the 2 cars, so we need to show that each car has 6 seats. So I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job. So that's how you would do the bar diagram. You could also have it like this and just write the number in each one. So remember, when we multiply, we go by the saying blank groups of blank. So how many groups do we have here? How many sections is it broken into? 2. We have 1, 2, so 2 groups of, and how many are in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 groups of 6. And remember, when we have groups of, that means multiplication sign. So 2 times 6. Great job. And how many do we have all together? We can do 2 times 6, which is counting 2 6 times. That's the counting. We can count all the dots together. We can do 6 plus 6. So which one would you rather do? I want you to pick a method right now. Or we can do 6 times, just like that. Alright, so I'm going to skip count 2 6 times. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So my answer are, there are 12 seats. Great job. All right, let's go ahead and turn the page. Let's look at page 26. Page 26. All right. Sorry. All right, let's look at our problem. The cars on the bumpy tour ride at the fair are the same size. There are 5 cars. Each car has 3 seats. How many seats are on the ride? So we know it has 5 cars, so it's already given us 1, 2. We need to make 3 more to make 5 cars total. So let's add on. 1, 2, 3. And go ahead and model it like they did. 3, 3, 3 because there's 3 seats in each car. And let's go ahead and draw at the top like they did. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's really just like we did last week and the week before, where we're just drawing pictures to represent. It's just drawing more of a bar, like a big bar, instead of individual circles. All right, so we said we already answered A, so we're not going to answer all these. We'll walk through them. Each box in the bar model stands for a group. How many boxes should there be? Well, we already said there should be 5 cars or 5 boxes. How do you know what number to write inside each box? Well, the problem tells us. So if you look up at the top, remember we circled there are 3 seats in each car. What part of the bar model represents the total number of seats? So that would be the inside. If we do the inside all together, that would be the total number of seats. So let's count how many seats. Let's skip count by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So there's 15 seats. Always put seats. But how would we turn that to a multiplication problem? So we just skip counted by 3. Remember, blank groups of blank. So how many groups are there? How many cars are there? 5 cars. And how many seats are in each car? Each group has 3. So it would be 5 times 3. Good job. Alright, let's look at this one right here. This is page 27. Alright. Each car in the zigzag ride has 4 passengers. There are 3 cars. How many passengers are there? Remember, we're circling the number and label. We're underlining what it's asking us. So show equal groups. Draw boxes to complete the bar model. Write the number of passengers in each car inside each box. How many cars do we need? We already have 1. And if there were 3 total, we need 2 more. 1, 2. And how many passengers are inside each one? 4. Great job. I'll go ahead and label these. So we're showing there's 3 cars and there's 4 in each car. So what multiplication equation can you write to model the problem? So we have blank groups of blank. And remember this right here? This means multiply. So how many groups do we have? That would mean how many cars we have, so that would be 3. See, we have 1 group, 2 groups, and 3 groups. 3 groups of, how many are in each group? 4. So 3 times 4. So let's skip count 3 4 times to see how many passengers there are. 3, 6, 9, 12. And remember, that could be 12 toenails for all we know. So we're going to add that label to passengers. I want you to go ahead and do number 3 on your own. I also want you to do number 3 on page 27. I want you to do number 3 on page 29. Do number 4. Don't do number 5. And I want you to do number 6 on page 30. And I'm going to write all this in your Google Classroom. And let's do check understanding on page 28. So you're going to do all of those. And I'm going to have you upload a picture of your work just so I can see how you're doing. So make sure we do that. If you have any questions, let me know.